Hallöchen Leute und willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Symphonia, Dawn of the New World. Ich wundere mich gerade über die Frame-Anzahl, er hat 30, obwohl er auf 50 Z gestellt ist. Eigentlich müsste da 25 sein. Who cares? Im letzten Part haben wir Paul gerettet und haben mit Rain gepackt und dann ist Martha einfach geflüchtet. Und jetzt holen wir uns die zurück. Komm zurück. Wir holen mal schnell Martha ab. Oh wow.
Martha, why'd you run off like that? Rain seemed like she was on our side.
I can't stand people like that.
Martha.
Rain was Lloyd's friend, so how could she say such cold things about him? If it was me and someone was saying bad things about you, I'd defend you to the end. I mean, I'd get so mad if someone was bad-mouthing you. I'd give him a piece of my mind.
I get it now. So that's why everyone defends Lloyd.
Huh?
There's no point in me getting mad at people just for saying they like Lloyd. We're the same. It's so obvious. But I didn't see it at all. I was too busy being angry.
Perhaps that's why Rain suggested that you calm down. Anyone would become mad if someone they liked and trusted was insulted. With that attitude, it's unlikely she'd have told you where Lloyd was, even if she knew. Am I wrong?
You're right, Tenebrae. Come on, Martha. Let's go back and talk to Rain. Maybe she'll help us if we explain.
All right.
Martha ist der Gruppe beigetreten. Mal wieder. Das tut sie viel zu oft. Also ich wundere mich gerade echt über die Frame-Anzahl. Skit.
What is it, Emil? You look puzzled.
I was just thinking about something I found strange about Rain.
Strange.
Yeah. I thought she'd be really scary when she was scolding Paul. She wasn't at all. When my aunt and uncle scolded me, it was terrifying. I hated them for it.
Perhaps you sense the love behind Rain's words.
Oh, yeah. Guess my aunt and uncle didn't really love me.
Tenebrae, stop that! You're only going to make him more depressed, talking about things that you don't know about, like love.
How rude. I will have you know that I understand love perfectly well. Love is a brand of egoism that ignores the feelings of its mark while insisting on its own selfish demands.
Okay. Liebe ist also Egoismus. Jetzt wissen wir Bescheid. Jetzt wissen wir endlich Bescheid. Wurde uns endlich erklärt. Und dann zurück zu Rain. Schaut echt, was hier gerade los ist. Warum die Frame-Anzahl so ist. Who cares? Und jetzt kommt wieder eine Cutscene natürlich.
About before.
You don't have to apologize. To you, the fact is, Lloyd is the man who killed your parents. But you must understand there are also those who were saved by Lloyd, and they owe him their lives.
So do you trust Lloyd?
I don't see how my opinion would aid you.
I don't get it. You were Lloyd's teacher and friend, right?
That's right. I like Lloyd. I think that he's a person I can count on. But people change, for better or for worse. I don't know what kind of person Lloyd is now. My faith in him is not enough reason to contradict the accounts of those who suffered in the attack on Paul Acosta. That's my opinion on the matter.
I'm not sure I totally understand. Are you saying you believe us?
I'm saying that I believe that the attack on Paul Acosta happened, not that I personally trust you.
You don't trust us?
Do the two of you trust me? We haven't known each other for all that long. I think we both have yet to prove whether we deserve each other's trust.
You're just being difficult.
Is that any way to talk to someone who might have information about Lloyd?
You know where he went?
If you tell me about your journey, specifically about the Centurion's cores, then I'll give you a hint.
How do you know about the Centurion's cores?
Colette told me about you already. When you told me your names at the human ranch, I knew who you were.
Martha, what should we do?
Let's tell her. Colette wasn't out to get us, and I don't think Rain is either.
Very interesting. A knight of Ratatosk, you say? That's good for now. I'll leave the questions for later. Now then, regarding Lloyd's whereabouts, there's someone in town who says he saw him recently.
Really?
Yes, Colette's neighbor, Pepe. Let's go and talk to him.
Rain ist der Gruppe wieder beigetreten. Yay! Also nach dem Part gucke ich, was hier los ist, weil mit meinem Grabber stimmt auch irgendwas nicht. Oder ich gucke jetzt, also ich mache eine ganz kurze Pausierung. Okay, ich habe das Problem gefunden. Es war, weil ich Aero nicht aktiviert hatte von Windows 7. Der Grabber ist behindert. Aber dagegen kann ich jetzt nichts tun. Jetzt ist es wieder normal. Jetzt ist auch wieder um die richtige Framerate. Also richtig gut. So, also jetzt reden wir mit Pepe und wieder eine Katze. Ich bin ruhig.
Professor Sage!
Pepe, I'm sorry to bother you, but can you tell these two about when you saw Lloyd?
But aren't they out for revenge against Lloyd?
That's just a big misunderstanding, I assure you.
Well, if you say so, Professor Sage. Not too long ago, I saw him on a strange flying thing headed towards the tree at Ruins. It was definitely Lloyd. I'd know that spiky hair anywhere.
Really? Thank you so much.
Emil, let's hurry. We might still be able to catch up with them.
Right.
Hold on, I'd like to go with you.
Why?
I was Lloyd's teacher. If he really has strayed, I need to set him back on the right path again. Also, the fact that he's after the Centurion's cores troubles me. 6 months ago, he was on a quest to collect X-Spheres. It was an important mission to him. He promised his father he'd complete it.
His father?
Do you mean Dirk?
No.
Anyway, I'm interested to know why Lloyd would abandon his quest for X-Spheres to look for Centurion's cores.
What do you think?
Let's have her come with us. With her along, we might be able to find out more about what happened in Palmacosta.
Yeah.
Then it's settled. I look forward to traveling with you.
Also, warum ich jetzt gesagt habe, ob bei mir, ist es Dirk? No gesagt habe, es liegt daran, in Symphonia 1 erfährt man, dass Dirk, also der Zwerg, nur der sozusagen, ja, der Adoptivvater von Lloyd ist. So ist gut. Weil denn seine Mutter ist gestorben, da war das Kind. Nein!
Oh yeah. Marta, we should introduce Rain to Tenebrae.
Oh, right.
How may I be of service?
A talking animal? No, a monster. Oh, you're the one Colette was talking about. Tenebrae, correct?
It's Tenebrae. You seem like an intelligent person. I am grateful for your assistance.
You don't feel quite the same as a summoned spirit. Much closer to a monster.
No doubt because I employ monsters as my servants.
Very interesting indeed. I'd love to learn more about it.
It would be my pleasure.
Wow. Rain is totally unfazed.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess she's just naturally composed.
So, ich will aber jetzt die Skit. Skit! Ah!
So, Rain, you're a half-elf, right?
Do the two of you fear half-elves as well?
I was always taught that half-elves were evil, but you don't seem any different from us.
I leave it to you to form your own opinions of me.
To be honest, half-elves do sort of frighten me. But I don't want to think you're a bad person just because of your race. Some humans are bad people too.
I see.
What complicated creatures these humanoids are.
Ja, Tenebrae hat recht. Ich guck mal, ob hier noch eine Skit kommt. Ist renn ich kurz im Kreis. Ja.
I thought the two of you must be getting hungry, so I decided to put together a meal. Here you are.
Wow.
What exactly is this?
Oh right, I almost forgot to explain. These are rice-stuffed lemons. You know how sushi rice can taste so good you sometimes forget how much you've eaten? Well, I thought I'd try to create that same addictive quality in a more ordinary everyday rice dish. I started by emptying out some lemons, then filled them with rice and cooked them just like that. Last but not least, I added garam masala to punch up the flavor. It's revolutionary.
I am thankful that we Centurions are spared the joys of eating.
Oh, geht es? Es geht? No? Okay, wir gehen weiter. Nach Triad. Da Pepe ja gesagt hat, Lloyd ist auch nach Triad, also gehen wir jetzt zu den Ruinen von Triad. Wir hören seine Musik, Cutscene. Ruinenmodus!
What's the matter?
What happened? I'd heard the giant tree destroyed some of the area. But the precious ruins! The polycarbonate! Such a terrible loss of priceless history!
Maybe Rain has a split personality too.
Two?
Well, I mean, when you're in battle, and sometimes even when you're not, you change into a different person.
Really? I change when I'm not in battle?
Yeah, I thought you knew.
You said that the Knights of Ratatosk have the ability to change form in battle.
Yes. It seems like I transform once I'm possessed by Ratatosk's power.
And Ratatosk's core is living off of Marta.
Yes, it's this jewel on my forehead.
I see.
Sorry to interrupt, but I sense both humans and monsters within the rubble. Perhaps we should investigate.
Really? Rain, let's go take a look. It might be Lloyd.
Yes, you're right. Let's go.
Okay, dann gehen wir jetzt in die Ruinen. Ruinen von Triad? Nein, lass schon Ruhe. Tschüss.
You really are a fascinating creature, Tenebrae. May I touch you?
If you wish.
Ooh, you don't feel quite like a cat or a dog, or even Noish. I've never felt anything so soft. So this is what it's like to touch darkness.
You are too kind, really.
Whoa! Your skin stretches this much? Ah, this texture can only mean you're a shapeshifter.
You must be quite experienced to make such deductions from a single touch.
Your way of speaking is quite interesting as well.
Your interest is flattering.
So, ich weiß aber, dass hier noch eine Skit kommt. Skit! Los! Da.
So, when Colette was talking about maniacs, did she mean you, Rain?
It's true that Colette and the others have often accused me of being an archaeology maniac. But what about the term maniac made you think of me?
Oh, it's just that Colette mentioned a friend of hers who seemed to act like a totally different person near ruins.
Like a different person?
Yes, she described her friend's transformation as berserk, crazy, insane, frightening, dangerous, monstrous, inhuman, reckless, disturbing, and completely out of control. If I am not mistaken.
And you're saying that's what I'm like, Emile?
What? She didn't... Tenebrae, stop doing things like that.
No. Eiskalt verarscht. Ja. So, aber jetzt gehen wir in die Ruinen. Ah.
Man, I give up.
Genis!
Penis!
Rain?
What are you doing here? I thought the plan was to meet up back in Asalia.
I'm sorry. It's just that I saw Lloyd, so I tried to follow him. Wait, who are these people with you?
Ah, well, you see.
Alles schnell erklären im Schwarzbild.
So that's why you all came here.
So Lloyd came through here?
He did. But now this monster's blocking the path. I tried attacking it, but it won't budge. I wonder how Lloyd managed to move it.
Perhaps he fed the monster.
What the hell is that?
I am Centurion Tenebrae. A pleasure.
Oh, right. You're that Tenebrae guy she mentioned.
It's Tenebrae. Now then, when this particular monster is asleep, it absorbs all attacks.
Ja Leute, aber in der Cutscene machen wir erst im nächsten Part weiter. Dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss!